Yo, what's good, guys? It's Vilify here. Today we're going to be going ahead and taking a look at the Red Zone Stage 4 for the Wicked Bloodline Ultimate Red Zone. This one is interesting, right? It's a little bit surprising how they kind of formatted this one, where honestly, I think Phase 1's harder than Phase 2. Metal Cooler was kind of a pushover in my experience here, and the robot just... the robot... I don't know his name off the top of my head, to be completely frank with you. I don't know his name. He's the robot, right? He's tanky. Like, he's really tanky. And it took a little bit to wear this bad boy down, right? And Cooler, like, you know, we're kind of thinking like, movie boss, huh? And it's like, all right, well, I guess we're bringing God Goku. And yeah, that's basically the strategy, right? Like, we just got to endure the onslaught of the robot, and then Metal Cooler just gets slapped up. I would say that, you know, Metal Cooler's healing can be kind of an issue, but at the same time, with all these active skills on the team, it doesn't become much of a problem, right? I'm trying to remember how I kind of did this run. This was on stream earlier. It was like, yeah, earlier today, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, coming back a few hours later here to talk about the runs and just, you know, had fun on stream doing this, but we kind of had a little bit of a struggle with the robot. The first try, I believe this is my second try doing this one, because we just got caught in the first try, I think, by the robot or something like that. It's like, all right, let's go for the no item run on the first try, and then got slapped up. And so now we're over here trying to beat it normally with items. Just going ahead and slapping this up with the what's new, the Bond of Parent and Child team. I'd say if you guys on Global, if you pull the new LRs for Part 2 quickly, or if you're just worried about Carnival Goku and Cooler, I would just stop after that and save up for this Trunks and Vegeta. That leader skill is just so valuable, right? And I think right here, yeah, this is the only time we use an item right here, and that was just because we got, like, just look at our health, right? Like, we're just down so low on health at this point. 114k, so the Whis is going. I'm telling myself, like, oh, we'll get the revival. But with the Whis, it's just, it's not enough, right? We just don't take enough damage. I'm trying to speed this one up a little bit because, you know, this is a, you know, no sense in keeping around here for 15 minutes, right? But yeah, we've basically got the same exact team that we had for the what's the word I'm looking for? The Mecha Frieza and King Cold run, but instead of Namek Goku, we have God Goku this time because we have a movie boss enemy in Phase 2 being Cooler. He is AGL. You guys know who's going to slap him up. We're going to take him on a ride, so to speak, right? And that is with our boys Cooler and Mecha Frieza. So I'm tripping with our boys Trunks and Vegeta, as well as God Goku and the Blue Duo. Yeah, Cooler and King Cold and Mecha Frieza were the last stage. I'm all over the place, man. Yeah, so you can see the guy in the chat says, how am I going to get the revive? You have Whis, no way anyone dies, right? And I'm thinking, like, he's right. How am I going to die? And I don't end up dying right here. So I was kind of banking on a revive that I wasn't going to get in the first place. So it is what it is. But hey, we, despite the oopsie, we still got it done, right? But you know, I could individually talk about each unit, but like I said, this is basically the same thing as the last video. If you guys watched that one on the Mecha Frieza and King Cold video, I guess we can briefly kind of speed run it. Carnival Goku, Revival, stacking, guard, Trunks and Vegeta, stacking, guard. Tech Ultimate Gohan, stacking, guard. Blue Duo, stacking, uber damage. God Goku, he like to tank. And who else? Yeah. I think that's it, right? Yeah. So that's the team, if you want to just kind of go through a speed run of it, right? So he doesn't do it right here, but again, the guy in the chat, like, I did that just to kind of gauge where he's at. But the guy in the chat was like, yo, he heals, and that was kind of his gimmick, right? And I'm thinking like, oh, okay, well, way to spoil the fun, bud. But yeah, so he ends up healing 7 million. And all you really have to do is just do enough damage to the point where you can negate that, right? So it's like you're playing a battlefield against Cell or against Demon King Piccolo, where it's like, okay, as long as I net damage on this turn and he doesn't hit me too hard, we should be good, right? So if he heals 7 million, I just need to do like 11 to 12 million damage on this turn, just so we end up netting enough damage to the point where it was like we did enough damage on that turn, right? But hey, it was like I said, 12 million damage on a turn, 13 million damage on a turn if you can get that. You're only like, you know, he gains back 7 of it, you do 6 million damage, take a couple health bars from him, kind of chip away at him, and before you know it, you'll be done. Because that's just what this felt like. This just felt like a harder version of what's the word? Like I said, a Battlefield Cell or a Battlefield DKP. That's just how this felt like. This is the vibe of this stage. And so right here, we use Goku's active skill, we get 3.8 million. We probably do the Father-Son Gallic Gun, we get 2.6 million. And I'm thinking, all right, let's throw him in slot 2, them in slot 2, so that way we get the guard. Let's bring out Tech Chadhan, and we'll kind of go from there, right? That was kind of the whole thought process here. It's like, let's trigger his revival, and then we'll put our boys Trunks and Vegeta in slot 2. So, you know, they're very dependent on having their guard. So, right there, like I said, that was intentional. And then Trunks and Vegeta will go ahead and get some free damage in before we do trigger the revival. Cooler hits him with a super. You guys are about to see some damage right here. You're about to see some damage right here. He hits him hard. All right, boom, 1.1 million. And I'm thinking like, okay, so he hits like Cell Max. All right, bud. But yeah, that was a big super. But we kind of expected that to happen. But now at this point, we have the revival. So, you know, feeling pretty good. Goku's got permanent guard now, type advantage. We got God Goku and the blue duo coming up on this next turn. And at this point, I'm thinking, I think, yeah, so it's like, all right, let's bring Gogeta out. And now we're really cooking, right? So we use that active skill and get him kind of weakened out. 7.6 million, so we've already, if you want to use like a corny term, right? We've already netted a profit here in terms of damage, right? Because we did 7.6, he's going to heal up 7.1, so we've already netted 500,000 damage on this turn in specific. You know, this Dokkan is just one big RNG and math game, so if you like math games, coolmathgames.com, you like Dokkan Battle, right? But here we go. Let's go ahead and kind of finish this one out. The blue duo is obviously going to do a decent bit of damage here, and then our boy Gogeta, I think I say it like verbatim. I'm like, if he gets a third attack and it's a normal and he crits, we'll be out of here. And we get just that. So, the cooler stage, no item run, definitely possible if we don't take a bad super and we have like no HP going into that last turn, like in the that third or fourth turn, and pop a Whis, we would have been fine. But, you know, I wanted to make sure that we got it done on the stream because I didn't want it to come back and do another attempt for cooler during the day. But that was the red zone cooler stage, metal cooler stage. Let me know if you guys were able to beat it down below. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on my Dokkan content. I'm out.